Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another video today. I'm making this video more like for targeted individuals, people who are being targeted by the government, the Satanists, um, the government, CIA, NSA, DARPA, um, Homeland Security, just innocent regular people who are being targeted right now because the New World Order is in effect and we got Nazi regimes that are in power, and these are the same Nazi regimes that came from Germany from World War II. If you look up something, it's called Operation Paperclip. It's an operation where the U.S. military, like after World War II, they bought the scientists over from Germany, which worked for Hitler. They basically bought them and bought them to America to continue Hitler's research, what he was doing with the microwave weapons and the mind control. So these people, man, these people that are in our government and that are in office, they are they're pure evil. They claim to be Christians and all this stuff, but they're the elite. They don't give a damn about me and you. Um, we're nothing but food for them. We're food and we're slaves. And you have to understand that the way these people think is if we can't eat you and if we can't enslave you, then we'll just kill you all. Because what good are you to us if we can't eat you and we can't enslave you? So I just want to let you know that's the kind of thinking they have. And that's the kind of beings that you have in your governments all across the world right now, who are in secret societies to bring in the New World Order, which is basically what they want to do is the opposite of God's plan. There's a divine plan, which is God's plan, and then there's, Satan's plan, which is the New World Order plan. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, what I've been learning about is, first of all, demons are not your friends, okay? And I might as well include this in this video while I'm here right now. And I want to send my apologies to every person that I sent to this guy who I thought was a good guy, which is not. His name is Uncle Bearheart. I thought he was cool, and I believed in him. I watched his videos, and he seemed real legit. But let me tell you how these people are, you guys. They wait till you're at the lowest of your lows, and then they show their teeth, and then they show you who they really are. And that's how I had to learn that he was bad, is I was under such harsh attack that I literally could barely take the pain. And then something told me to rebuke Uncle Bearheart and all of his demons. And so I did that. And when I did that, all of my attacks cleared. So just so you know, Uncle Bearheart is 100% satanic Illuminati demon guy, okay? He is... He's a really angry person. He's just like them. He's no different. All that shit that you see on his videos, it's just like watching a movie. He's a real good paid actor. That's it, you guys. And if you don't believe me and you're in love with him, like I used to be in love with him, and that's how it is sometimes, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. All I can do is warn you. The way that the Illuminati are and these Satanists are, you guys, is they give you some truths and then they give you a whole bunch of illusion and deception. So some of the things that he taught are good, but then at the same time he teaches you a whole bunch of evil shit. Like certain spirits, I don't even want to say their name, because when you say their name, you guys, you invite them in. Don't say names of any kind of demon. Don't say their names. Don't welcome them, because it's easier to have that door closed and it never be open, because once you open that door, it's harder to get rid of them than if you would have never ever said their name in the first place. But he tells you to work with all these demons and stuff, and to help you and protect you. And the way that it works is when you do call upon them for help, they will help you. And you'll feel a relief, right? You'll be like, wow, that works. So you'll think, wow, this is really cool. This is really working. He's right. This is helping us. But What you don't know is in the background they're stealing your energy, and those demons really work for the dark, and it's all a setup. It's just to get them into your life, and then once they're into your life, then they're gonna start messing with you. So and then, like, let me tell you, this one time we kind of got into a fight, me and Uncle Bearheart, and he picked me up by my neck and he started strangling me. He's a real angry guy, you know. And let me tell you how easy it is to deal with even like a guy, Uncle Bearheart, right, who knows all this badass magic, and he's a real badass magician and all this stuff, right? All of his dark power, all I did was write "I love you" on his chest, and he put me down. He got pissed off and he walked away. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. That's how easy it is to beat dark love. Any of their dark bullshit, any of their dark magic, any of their demons, they run when there's light and when there's love. When there's any kind of positive sacred energy, they run the other freaking direction. That's how they are, okay? Dark is cowards, demons are cowards, Satanists are cowards. They're all cowards. Show them a little light, taking off running in the next direction. So, with all that being said, I wanted to talk to you guys about the demon conjuring, okay? Now, if you're a target individual, what you don't realize, like, a lot of times, like, you'll feel like something is hurting you, right? And you'll think that it's a directed energy weapon, and sometimes it is. They have radiation technologies, and they also, it's a crazy astral thing, because even the radionics, the radiation technologies is a demon technology. Even when you think you're getting like burnt with microwaves and stuff like that, that is a demonic technology. There is a demon behind that attack. Any kind of attack that they're attacking you with, there's a demon behind it. Okay, so that's very important for you to understand that and know that. And the reason I'm making this video, because I want y'all to know, just as easy it is for them to make a demon. I mean, literally, it's just words. It's just them using their negative intentions, saying, I create this blah, blah, blah being to do this blah, 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 blah to mankind, blah, blah, blah. And that demon is created, and then that demon follows the orders of whoever created it. Now, just as easy it is for them to do that, guess what? It's just as easy as for us. It's easy for us. We can create angels, because this is astral warfare. The war that's going on right now on Earth is in the astral dimension. So if you guys can understand that look, this is just a bunch of freaking cowboy hillbilly Satan worshipers sitting around in their fucking trailer, smoking cigarettes and shit, conjuring up demons. If they can do that, why can't you? Why can't you conjure up something greater than theirs, but angelic, beautiful, love and light, positive life force energy, sacred fires of purification, Metatron's cube, look up sacred shapes, sacred objects, look up the different angels. I mean, you can create what kind of ever angel you want. You can create any kind of angel you want. You can create different animals, like I create lions that can fly with wings, and I tell them, just walk with me all day. And if you see somebody coming to get me, eat their ass. And but that's basically how you do it. You can create any kind of angel you want with different properties. Water angels, Orgonite angels, Shungite angels. If you can think of anything that has like a positive vibration or a positive, effect, you can mix that in with their angel's energy and make a specific angel for that. You know what I'm saying? Gold angels, platinum angels, it really doesn't matter. But the key is to winning this thing is we have to be creating things. Just like they're creating demons and evil shit that's in the astral to mess with us and to take our energy and to torture us and kill us. Well, you have to create angels to destroy and kill what they're creating and them. because it's spiritual warfare, and that's how spiritual warfare works. So when you create your angels, tell them, help to fulfill God's plan, the divine plan for Earth. And anybody who gets in the way, get rid of them, kill them, go put them in the sun. Water kills them. So go find the most purest water on Earth and throw them in there. Lava kills them. Go put them in some lava. Just sacred things kill them. So get rid of them in sacred ways. And you have to create beings and things in the astral to combat what they're doing. That's basically, that's what the intention is. Okay. So I just wanted to tell y'all, just as easy it is for them to create demons, right? It is just as easy for us to create things, to do beautiful things on Earth. You can create beings like to keep the water clean and healthy. You can create things to keep our atmosphere healthy and to protect from the chemtrails. You can create beings that will purify our food and water. They just go around making sure everybody's food and water is always healthy for them. This is what the Illuminati and the Satanists are doing in the astral with their negative intentions against us. See, they understand astral and they understand magic. That's why they have dudes like Uncle Bearheart try to come teach you, and try to come teach you evil ways and evil things to spread their agenda. When the truth is we have the same power. There's more of us, so we're more powerful. Light beings are more powerful than dark beings. Our technology is more powerful than them, because dark beings, satanic beings, are limited and they're not knowing. The dark will always be limited and not knowing. The light is unlimited and we're knowing. We're in the know, we're in the how. We know what's up. They don't, because they only can think so far, because they're dark. Because they don't want to understand that we're all one, and it's all about unity and love and about looking out for each other. They think opposite than we do. So that's always their weakness, and that's why they always lose. So just my key thing to tell y'all, to get rid of them, all they're doing is stalling. They know the light is coming. They're just stalling. They're just trying to be here as long as they can be. The more you guys work harder, and you make your Orgonite, you say your prayers and decrees, you do your light work, you do your bring love to the earth. Be nice to your fellow brothers and sisters, be nice to the earth and everybody here. The more of us that we're doing all this, the sooner we'll get rid of them and we'll get what we want, which is heaven on earth, and God's plan to be fulfilled, and not this bullshit you got going on right now on the earth. So I just wanted to kind of make this quick video for you guys and just let y'all know, start creating in the astral, start creating things to defeat Satanist agenda. Another thing, you guys, is like these people that are in office and that are in power, you don't know how evil they are until you start figuring out who they are and what they're doing, and then you start fighting back. They really start to show you their teeth, and they really start to show you they're really angry, psychopathic, crazy people. My best advice to you is if you are a targeted individual, a great way to fight back is, if you know anybody in your community, in the government, whatever, if you know that they're aligned with these satanic forces, which like 90% of the people in Congress are, like 90% of the people in the Senate, I would say 95% probably. 95% of the people in Congress, Senate, anybody in the federal government, they're all Satanists. And all you have to do is get a picture of Obama, get a picture of Trump, get a picture of whoever, the Bushes, whoever these, all these, who they are. You can go online and find out who the 13 bloodline Illuminati families are, and it's all over the web. It's nothing secret anymore. Everybody knows who they are. Get pictures of them and do simple magic on them, because they're doing it to us. I guarantee you, through Facebook, through the internet, through all that shit. It's all evil witchcraft that they're doing against us. So way you fight back, because they're using our pictures against us, get their pictures, just write love and light on it. Write love and violet fire on it. Draw something pretty and sacred on their picture. Draw a circle and then draw roses and whatever your imagination can think of, and then love and light them. Send them love and light. Send them positive life force energies. Send them sacred energies, ascension flame energies, positive whatever energies you can think of. Send them angelic energies. Send them Archangel Michael's energy. Send them Archangel Metatron's energy. Send them the Earth's love. Send them your love. But that's like they're doing their witchcraft on us, their evil shit, to make us all negative and keep us down and keep us dark and to control our frequencies. Well, that's how we fight back. This is spiritual warfare, what I'm teaching you. That's how we fight back. And you should also look up spiritual warfare prayers. There's a guy, his name is Michael Relf. He used to actually work for them, but he broke free, and he came up with these prayers to help us. And you can go to like OrgonBlasters.com to find it, or you can Google how to stop mind control. It usually comes up when you do that. And but they're really good spiritual warfare prayers that help to stop the satanic agenda on the earth. And there's more. There's a lot more out there. I'm just giving you an example of one. But saying spiritual warfare prayers always works. And just come from your heart. Like every day when you pray or when you get up, and every morning or night, just come from your heart. Say, dear Creator, dear Jesus, dear God, whoever you believe in, just tell them what they're doing to us. They're microwaving us, they're spraying chemtrails on us, they're stalking us, they're using psychotronics on us, they're killing our pets and our children and our animals, and they're killing the earth. And just come from your heart. Say, look, they're doing all this. This is not right. We need help. Get rid of them off the planet. Help us fulfill the divine plan. Help us fulfill your plan. Send your angels every day to protect us and to help us get rid of them. And the more you do this, we build up a momentum. The more you get up every day and you say your prayers like this every night or every day before you go to sleep, it's called building up a momentum of light. And what that momentum of light does is it overtakes the darkness. And then the more light there is, the sooner we'll get what we want. And they can't exist where there's a lot of light. And they're only here because there's food and there's darkness. As long as we give them negative energies from our emotions, and as long as there's darkness on the planet, they can live here. Once we take that away from them, as soon as we're all staying in positive vibrations and in love and light, and we're doing a lot of our light work to bring the light in, and we make the earth a place of the light, then they're not going to have a home here. And that's just the way it's set up. They only stay as long as they can. And then once they don't have a home here, boom, they leave. Because they can't exist where there's a lot of light. They get burned and they kill and they die. So I just want to tell you guys, that's how easy, that's all we really need to do to beat them, is just to come together and do these things and stay positive and keep creating, keep saying your prayers. And just understand that everything that is occurring in your reality is only because of what you accept as being real. So whatever your consciousness accepts as being real is what manifests in your life.